Stampers, this is Sarah with StinkingCuteCards.com, and I have the 1st of August Take 3 cards here for you today. And we are using the exclusive Blended Seasons bundle. This is a bundle, a stamp set with coordinating framelits that is available only in the month of August. So it's a really neat little stamp set. It covers a variety of seasons. Obviously, that's why it's called Blended Seasons, but it's got flowers, leaves, Christmas, this could even be a wedding, fall, and summer. So it's got some nice, I like the script, the mix of the script with the printing as well. So this is the stamp set that we are featuring this month, and we are going to be making this card in this card that we made in class here. So it is using the flowers in a technique called no-line watercoloring. I love this technique because what it really does is it makes you look like a watercolor artist, even if you have absolutely no talent like I don't. I'm not an artist in that sense of the word. I can stamp, but I certainly can't watercolor. So probably because I'm not a very good drawer. I can't draw very well. And that way the lines from your stamp give you the base of your image, and then you just go ahead and watercolor it from there. So let me show you what I mean by no line watercoloring. Okay, so I'm just going to use this little bonus days. Don't forget, here in August is bonus days. Spend $50 here in August. For every $50 you spend, you get us a coupon for $5 in September. So right now I'm just going to use that as my my scrap paper. So these are the pieces that you're going to use. The color that we featured this month was Highland Heather, and it's a new color. Love it. It is one of the that you definitely need to add to your repertoire. So each time that my Take 3 people come, Rewards Club members come to Rewards Club event, they get a cheat sheet, little color sampler. So this time was Highland Heather, and again, these are the colors from Stampin' Up, and these are our exclusive, the ones that we used here in class. So I usually try to take the ones from Stampin' Up and make 3 new ones. So you have actually 5 different colors to use from your featured color. So this is what we're going to need for these. We're going to need a Old Olive Highland Heather, and then I'm using Shimmer White. I find that this works really, really well for the no-line watercolor stamping. So we're going to use Sahara Sand, and the key is to have a really light color as your base. And I'm going to ink it up. I'll move this over here so you can see it. Ink it up, and then I'm going to stamp off 1, 2, maybe 3. You might have to play with it and see how inky your stamp is and how heavy your hand is. So that's 4. That's perfect. It's very, very, very faint. You probably can't even hardly see it. But what it's going to do is provide, like I said, provide the base for my no line. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add a little flower over here. So that is the basis of our card. Now the fun part is you're going to take your aqua painter, or what I've done too is when I use up a Wink of Stella brush, I go ahead and rinse it out completely and use it for an aqua painter, cheap aqua painter. So what I did is the new pads, some people are saying that they have trouble getting the ink from the pad onto the lid. I am a gardener, so my hand strength is okay. So I don't have a problem squeezing the pads enough to get ink on the lid. But if you are, just use your re-inker and add a couple of drops. And then when you shut it, it's going to go right back into the lid. So what you've got is you're basically inking your lid at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the Highland Heather, and I'm going to watercolor. And the water and ink is going to disguise all of those lines, so it looks like you are the one that's actually doing the coloring. So I'm going to use Highland Heather here, and then come back once it's dry and highlight with Gorgeous Grape. So once I have my base of Highland Heather put down, I'm going to come back with the Gorgeous Grape, and using the lines that Stampin' Up have given us here as sketch lines, I'm going to go ahead and use the Gorgeous Grape as a highlighter color. So, and And I can add some shading here on the edges just to kind of give it a little more depth again. And again, you'll notice that there is no lines. You can't see where the pencil, or if you do, like over here, you can come back and shade a few of those out. Or actually, I think it kind of makes it even look more like a true watercolor piece. I did take a watercolor class way back in the year, and we did use a pencil to give us our images. And even though you watercolor it, quite often your pencil lines will be underneath your images. So I'm okay with that because it kind of makes it look like it is a real watercolor piece. So I've added my gorgeous grape, and again, you can go as crazy as you want and keep blending. Isn't that beautiful? I just think it looks lovely. All right, so let's go ahead and add the Old Olive. That was my last color here. So then once I get all my greens colored and highlighted, and again, you can do as much shading as you want. I'm going to come back in again with the Daffodil Delight and color the center of my flowers. So it's very therapeutic, quite fun, and every single time you do this, it's going to look completely different. Same colors, different technique, just depends on how heavy your hand is at the time. So love it. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add the saying here on the bottom. You're the friend everyone wishes they've had. I'm going to use the Gorgeous Grape. Love that saying that's in this set. Again, this is that blended season stamp set. It's quite lovely and available only here in the month of August. So then what I had, gave my peeps the option, they could layer it up like this, or go ahead and use the framelit to die cut. I wasn't sure which way I liked it. I did like the simplicity of this, but again, this just kind of pops it too. So I gave everybody the option, their choice. And then the cool thing with this, this framelit is that it's stitched on both the inside and the outside. I don't know if you caught that, but there's 3 layering sizes in this one, and it looks great. So go ahead and we're going to attach that to the Gorgeous Grape, add it to the Old Olive, and you've got a very lovely card for just about any occasion. So thanks again. This is Sarah with StinkingCuteCards.com, and if you want more information about the Rewards Club and the Take 3 classes, please visit my website at www.stinkingcutecards.com. Thanks.